SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry to leave it sitting here quite so long about the skip day and everything. Not intentional, just how it worked out. Oh, right, it's a blood moon. Hey, let's go. Oh, that's not what I meant by let's go, but that's okay. Sure, let's gust over there. Why not? I've failed to gust. I did a bad job gusting. I presume I'm going over here, right? Yeah, we're gonna have a cutscene. I probably should have waited to start recording until after the blood moon, huh? Probably. Well, go ahead, Zelda. I'm listening. Oh, there he is! I was wondering where he got off to. Anyway. There we go, much better. You know, I do criticize Ganon for bringing that particular button out quite so often, but then again, if you have the ability to resurrect all your minions whenever you feel like it, why wouldn't you just do that thing? So I don't know what I'm all up in arms about. Let's go through this. I'm sure the kid will figure out how to get up here, right? Probably? Probably? You okay down there? Yeah, of course. See, he can fly. See, it's fine. I'm the one that has trouble getting around. But I see what we're supposed to do here, I think. So here, give me another one of those things, please. Strong wind! It feels weird having you have voice acting for just like random things, but I guess you are a significant character, and therefore you get that sort of thing. I haven't interacted with a lot of significant characters so far, you see, because I tend to just wander around and dig through caves and whatnot. Shoot bubble frogs in the face. That's mostly what my adventure has been. I'm making the world a better place, can't you tell? Yes, you're very fancy there with your glowing aura and your extremely effective wings. Hey, there's a guy. Is that a bomb he's carrying? That looks like a bomb he's carrying. That's probably something I'm gonna have to be worried about eventually, huh? Right, well, we're going up there. That's what we're doing. I don't know if I laid out what we're doing, but do I always need to lay out what we're doing? I don't know. It feels like I think I do, but has it ever really been helpful or necessary? That I don't know. What the? You're kidding! I mean, admittedly, I have some new movement mechanics. Yes, at the moment I do, but... Okay. Do I bother with these guys? I feel like I don't bother with these guys, right? I feel like maybe I don't bother with those guys. Let's just go over here, see where this guy wants to go, and decide if we're going to help him accordingly. Alright, where do you want to go? Up there? I feel like I'm going there anyway, so maybe we can work this out. The dopey thing is, of course, that, wait, where was the smoke? I'm sorry, I lost track of it immediately. Ah! Okay, so up there, I assume, right? Yeah, just up there. Of course, pretty sure this kid can't actually see the Korok, which is interesting. So... just... Yeah, I know. Just sees Link staring at nothing. And looking up at the cliff, then back at nothing. And pretty soon we're going to be manipulating nothing using my Ultra Hand, and... won't make any sense at all to that kid, I would think, but... Can I just, like... lightly place you over there? It's too far away, isn't it? It's too far away. This is not surprising. So what am I supposed to do about this? I mean, obviously I can have the little guy create a gale. Is that useful under the circumstances? What is the intended solution here? I'm actually not sure. Do they have anything I can use? No. Oh. Yeah, yes, they do. I see. Okay, I get it. Can I use this on them in some fashion? Like roll it down the cliff at them or something? Maybe use it to knock out those barriers? That'd be nice if I could. See what it does. Nothing at all, because I didn't really aim it. I just sort of threw it and saw what would happen. Well, joke's on me, I guess. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I've tried burning down these barricades before and it didn't really work, but let's try it again anyway. Hey, it does work. I'm just apparently did a bad job last time. There we go, barricades are down. So now ostensibly they should fight each other, right? Instead of me? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Fantastic news. Alright. And the bokoblins are winning, which is embarrassing. But I guess these are... No, those are relatively high-level constructs as well. So I don't know where they think they get off being quite so weak against bokoblins, of all things. Alright, yeah, I'm helping now. Hello. Wait, why am I using a completely unadorned weapon? Ow, I've been frozen. That's probably bad. That's probably bad. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta... Okay, the kid's taking care of him on his own. Let's see, I need a weapon that's not terrible. Hang on. What do we got? Yeah, use that. That'll work fine. Hi. Have this. And that. Okay, and then... that guy. I'm frozen again and dying. Great. Cool, thank you, kid. Sorry about immediately forgetting your name. Flame emitter shield. Wait a second. Don't I have a... I'm pretty sure I have a shield specifically designed for putting that sort of thing on, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. Hang on. Not that. Not that. I'm so bad at my buttons. I wish I wasn't. Zonite shield. I've got a Zonite shield specifically. At some point, I should probably put something on that, huh? Actually, spend 2 seconds thinking about it. Probably not the balloon. Wait, what would... I am curious now what... Wait, why is that guy still alive? Did you just decide not to participate in the siege? Turn around, would you? I want to see your big, stupid face. Come on. Fine, I'll shoot you in the butt. Take that, why don't you? Hi. Yeah, good job with the horn. I'm sure everybody's very happy that you alerted them. Is anyone even alive? No, of course not. Nor should they be. Okay, so... grab these. Don't really need a thick stick. Okay, so we have a balloon. Oh, you know, I can use this thick stick as a torch, can't I? But I'm gonna have to light it. Did they have a fire going? The bokoblins, I mean? The ones who actually need fire? They had a fireplace, but they didn't actually make a fire. Okay, well, either that or it went out because there's a blizzard going on. Alright, so, let's just use one of these metal gratings, I guess. Don't need to be too fancy with this, I don't think. Ought to do the trick, right? Well, I probably will want it a little bit closer to the cliff face. Although it occurs to me now that I'm doing this, that I'm 0% using the ability granted me by my companion, whose name I absolutely forgot, by the way. Hang on, I can check! I have character profiles! It's Tulin, there we go. It's Tulin! That's his name, he's Tulin. Who would forget Tulin's name? Of course. Extremely important character, Tulin. Not sure why I lost track of that, but I've got it. He's Tulin. Okay, hi. Come here. Yeah. Have your little cutscene. There's the green smoke. Now we turn the camera around, and we ultra hand you right off a cliff. Right off a cliff. There you go. There you go. You did not roll very well, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we're just gonna put you on here. Nah, probably don't want him in the center, though, do we? Or I might need a larger platform, now that I think about it. Okay, because we want something relatively well-balanced, or it's just going to overbalance as soon as I try and send it up, right? Probably. I probably should have built the whole thing over here. Well, tell you what, why don't we tend to that? Wait, wasn't there a flame emitter? There was absolutely a flame emitter. Or perhaps it was a flame emitter shield. But a flame emitter shield, can I still use it the same way? I guess there's one way to find out. Shoot it. It looks like the answer is no, I can't use it the same way, which is disappointing. Although I did just shoot the shield portion of it. What if I shoot the front? Okay, it does nothing. Okay, so a flame emitter... Oh, you know what I could do? This is getting stupid and complicated. Eventually, I should probably start skipping this process, huh? Just get to the part where I figure out what I'm doing? Yeah, probably. Let's grab the flame emitter shield, and I'll use it to light the fire when I actually have things ready to go. How about that? How about it? So we just drag this guy over here, stick it in the center, take a club of some sort, because it doesn't really matter that much. Put that right in the middle. There you go. Okay, so, now we take this whole thing, and we bring it over here. He needs to reach his friend. No way. I was just talking to a guy who needed to reach his friend. Was that you? We put that here. And we're going to put you on the side of it, and hopefully the balloon is going to maintain balance anyway? I don't know if that's how it works. Then again, now that it's double size, maybe I could just sort of put this here? And that'll work out? Oh, right, when you shake the balloon off, it removes the torch as well. I gotta remember that that's how it works. You can only shake a component off by removing absolutely everything it's connected to. Eventually, I will remember. Okay, well, the Korok himself is kind of tied up in that whole mess. I feel like this might have consequences when I light this on fire, but I'm doing it anyway. Flame emitter shield. Not that one. Not that one. How do I get this shield out? How do I... when I'm not in combat? Do I have to have a one-handed weapon out, or I do not get the shield out? That is apparently what happens. There we go, there we go. It's too hot, but I don't care. We're going up. We're not going up very fast, but we are going up. And the torch shouldn't burn out entirely, right? Not anytime soon, I hope. I hope. Okay. Let's go ahead and free the Korok. We're getting close to the time when I can drop him on the cliff. At least that's my hope. Almost there. Hang in there, Torch. I mean, you're not a torture club. It's fine. There we go. He's up. He's up. We did it. I did it. Hi, Tulin. Do you have any idea what I'm doing? Moving around and... well, but the bag exists, right? Wait a second. Koroks are invisible, but their bags probably aren't, right? So he just sees me taking this backpack, carrying it way up a cliff to where there's another backpack. I guess Link probably has a reputation for being a bit of a weirdo at this point. He earns it. Hi. Cool, thanks. Great. Now, where were we, Tulin? What were we doing? We were trying to get up there, right? Yeah, I suppose we probably should continue doing that. Oh, hey! I probably could have... oop. Well, that's fine. Alright. So, mission complete. I guess let's go somewhere else. What way are we going? That way? Could go that way. Sure, let's go this way. I should probably switch to a shield that's not going to light everything on fire accidentally, huh? Gonna go back to that. I like this one. It's been very handy so far. Alright, Tulin. Good. Glad to hear it. Let's get going. And we'll just sort of clamber up here, I guess? I mean, you don't do much clambering. Interesting how you went from gliding forward to not gliding forward without slamming face first into that rock wall. Well done there. Oh, this guy was not expecting anyone to be up here. Bad job, that guy. Aww. I was really expecting that to do him in, but I guess he is level 2 or whatever. Ow! I'm gonna die if I keep playing this sloppily, I tell you what. I guess I already have died once. Just the fairy sawtooth that I didn't die for real. Which was nice of it, you know? But I want his stuff is the thing. Is it worth going back down there, Tulin? Probably not, huh? Okay. Okay, I'll behave myself. I want to go up there. But I can't ascend from here. I guess I just gotta climb the rock wall. Okie dokie. Can do. I think. There we go. Just gotta not quite get to the vertical part. Yeah, there we go. Not get to an overhang where it's straight vertical. Like, that was technically a semi-vertical, but, you know, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're going up. Who built this thing? I mean, I know it fell from the sky, probably, and therefore is probably not in the condition it was when it fell. But it still seems a little weird, just in terms of structure. Unless this is one of those things where it's just like, well, you see, the Zonai can just see the future, so don't worry about it. They just knew this was going to happen. Okay, so those aren't bombs, they're snowballs. I would like to kill them regardless. They are farther away than I thought. Okay. Well. Tulin, can you hit me with another one of those things? Right here. Thank you. Okay. Now, I'm guessing they're going to start causing trouble any second now. Because presumably they're looking down for people who they can drop those on, right? Oh, you definitely see Tulin, huh? Or me. I'm not sure. Either way, that was your face. Now you don't have a face anymore, which is fun. And Tulin got the other one. Nice job, Tulin. I just act like I'm a competent archer. Tulin presumably is one of those, which is nice. And this is the top of the hill, which I was aiming for in the first place. So, headway, right? We're trying to get up onto that stuff. I guess we're almost there. Is there really a reason to go all the way to the top? Yes, because I want to. Because you never know, there might be something up there. They like putting chests and whatnot around. Hey, what are you doing here? Hello. Why are you already... Like, we had to work pretty hard to get up here. What are you doing? Hi. Huck, if only it were possible to find out what's inside of this blizzard. Huh? Yeah, hi. Why, if it isn't Tulin? I was too focused on the cloud to notice you. But if you've come here, that means... Yep, they said I could go up there. I knew it. Something told me you were the best one for this mission. Everyone has admired your wing gust technique since you first demonstrated it. Uh-huh. I'm here too, by the way. Hello. You may be the only Rito capable of rising above that cloud to find the truth among the turbulent skies. Give it your best shot. I'll be here watching for your return. Great. Thanks, Huck. I guess that also means he's not participating, which is not surprising. Thanks. Between Link and me, you won't be disappointed. Great. I love it when people aren't disappointed. Let's go this way. It is really quite a useful wing gust ability he's got. I can't deny it. It's pretty useful. I can grab these things. So we're doing puzzles, are we? It seems likely we're doing puzzles. Physics puzzles. So probably just like stack these up, right? And then... Wait. If the map tower is right down there, couldn't I just launch myself into the sky and land at the top of this thing? Well, whatever. I should probably let Tulin have his moment. Hey, can we get another one? There we go. Did you just say correct? That's an odd response to have for when I'm... For when I request a gust from you. That's probably the one that was at the top of the world over here, right? Right. Technically close by, but also much further on in the timeline. And I have had it suggested it's a good idea to watch them in order. I haven't really decided if that's the thing I'm going to be doing. Because I didn't actually take photos of the walls in the place where they tell you what order they go in. But it's probably a good idea to at least keep it in the back of my mind. So for right now, let's just keep climbing the thing. Are we just going straight up at the moment? Is that what we want? That's what we want. Okay, let's do it. Man, that is a long way up, though, Tulin. Is there another way for us to go? That's where I just came from. You know, I might be able to ascend through that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Is that too far away, though? No, it's not. That's way better. Much better solution. Great. It's almost like flying, right? It's almost like I can fly, but not quite. And here comes Tulin. So are we going back over there, or... Do I want to go up there? Probably I want to go up there, but I feel like that's too far away, right? That's not even quite in line with where I'm going. Okay. But I can probably ascend through this, at least. Yeah. I'm going to keep watching directly above me, and at some point I'm going to fail to notice that I'm running directly off a cliff and fall to... Well, I was going to say my death, but I wouldn't probably die. I would just be very embarrassed. Are we going up there? Where are we going? What are we doing? Tulin, what are we doing? Oh, I could probably send through that whole dang thing if I got onto that ledge over there. Huh! That's probably useful. And this one doesn't go anywhere in particular. So yeah, let's go over that way, I think. Let's go over... Whoop! Let's go over this way. Right here, please, Tulin. You coming? Where'd you go? Tulin? Tulin? Hey, Tulin. Hey, Tulin? Whoa, okay. Don't like that much. Hi. Maybe if I get him into let's go mode? Yeah, strong wind, that's the one. Right over here, please. That does work out just fine. Just sort of preload your Tulin, and you should be ready to go, no problem. Okay, so then here? Yes. And then we just sort of go through the entire thing. I guess I'll see you on the other end, Tulin. Don't wait. Don't wait up. Man, it's a long way to swim through all these rocks. There we go. I'm up here now. Rising island chain. So now we're officially in the island chain. We weren't before. But you may note it's extremely cold up here. But I'm okay because I got, you know, these things wrapped around my hair. It's fine. I guess we're going this way? Towards the shrine? Which I can no longer see because of clouds, I think? Which I guess makes sense. We are trying to get into a storm cloud of some sort, right? Oh, hi. Link! What? It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda. What were you doing up here? Or did you just see her up here? You got really good eyes, by the way. I guess you must. I guess birds are known... Well, birds of prey are known for having good eyes, and... Ritos seem like birds of... I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Hi. It was around here you saw Princess Zelda? Great. But now, I don't know where she could have gone. Well, when I saw her, she flew directly up into the air and vanished entirely, and didn't seem particularly corporeal. But, what do I know? Hmm? What is that? That would appear to be the ship from your song. It is going to come up. What do you know about that? I mean, not your song, but the Rito song. Yeah, that's the boat, man. Wow, you run really fast. I guess it makes sense. You're smaller than me and also, you know, have hollowish bones, I'm assuming. I guess I don't know. Should we talk about it? Look at that. I'm looking at it. It's a boat. It sure is. Huh? Oh, that was Dragon Tear style glowy stuff around the edges, wasn't it? Zelda's influence, perchance?
Come.
Okay, not.
Come.
Who is that?
To me.
Uh-huh. Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? It sounded like it, yeah. I don't think that was Rauru. I don't know who that was. Oh, hey. There's another boat up there. Look at that! Whoa, do you see that thing inside the cloud? Is that another boat? But it's huge! There's tons of little flying boats, too. You know what it reminds me of? The song? A line of ships soaring built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the Song of the Stormwind arc. You know, I had no idea that was going to come up. Thank you, Tulin, for drawing that particular conclusion for me. Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." It did seem to say that, yes. It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship? I mean, why not? Well, nowhere to go but up. Come on. Okay. Now if only you could do a gust that went straight up, huh? That would be neat. It's almost like you had an ancestor who could do that. I don't know about ancestor, necessarily. Was Rivali related to Teba in some fashion? Did I ever find that out? I honestly don't even know. Well, there's a shrine for sure. Is there reason to hop onto this boat and check it out more thoroughly? Well, it has a horizontal sail, which I suppose might just be because it's... Ooh! That is not what I was expecting whatsoever. Okay, cool. Great. That is what I'm supposed to do, huh? That's what I'm supposed to do. It's fine. It's normal. You just jump on the sails and bounce upward. I was assuming it was just intended so I could, like, ascend through it from the other side. Is that still something I can do? Let's find out. Because I'm very curious. I have accidentally climbed a mast. Nope, nope, nope. Let go, let go. Don't fight the camera. Here we are. I can, in fact, ascend through the sail. And getting out on the other side... Oh, look at that. You can just take a normal little hop, and it still sends you all the way up here. Well, that is very useful. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, there's some ice here, and I'm afraid, Tulin, that I must break the ice. That is how it works. I must break the... Whoa! Apparently, if you come at it at speed, it just breaks immediately. Which probably meant that hurt considerably, but hey, I'm okay. I'm a very sturdy person, for some reason. Particularly in the ankle department. Got some arrows. Sure was nice of the ancients to hide some arrows in this little pool for later. Thanks. Thanks, ancients. I owe you one. Well, presumably we just want to go over there, right? I mean, this isn't the end of the labyrinth, but I have to go into every single one of those things, you see. That's just how it works. So, you might have to wait outside for a little while, unless you want to come in with me. Do you want to come in with me? Is that a thing? Can people come into the shrines with me? Myomekis shrine. Cool. Well, high five. Now we see if the child accompanies me into the shrine. I'm guessing not, but... Well, you never know, do ya? His only other option is waiting here, and he doesn't seem the type to wait anywhere. But what do I know about it? Yep, going alone. That's fine. Wow, what a map. Look at that. You're somewhere around here, promise. Downward Force, Maya Mecha's Shrine. So I'm jumping off of stuff onto other things. Kind of a run up to the... Wow, look at that. That's a long way up. Okay. I'm wondering if this is just like preparing me for the active jumping off of boats that I'm going to be doing soon enough here. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Great. And also, hey, you can shoot arrows through gates. Did you know that? I feel like I wasn't able to shoot arrows through certain gates in the past. But these gates, no problem. Oh, hi. Was not expecting defenders. Perhaps I should have been. I need to eat a little bit of food. Not very much. Just, that's fine. That's good. I skipped the Link eating animation, and I feel kind of bad about it. Do you think I can sneak attack this fella? You're probably going to patrol around and turn around, right? Almost certainly. But, let's try it anyway. Maybe he will just stare that direction the entire time. Awfully convenient. It's almost like they set this up willing me to succeed or something like that. Old wooden bow. I guess it's just like in case you don't have a bow. Am I going to need a bow in here? I don't know. Well, either way, I guess I just jump on that, huh? Pwang. Great, so now I'm up here. And it seems I'm just heading for the next boat, right? Okay. Is one of these boats going to have a hidden chest on, like, underneath the sail? I could absolutely see that happening. Well, this one doesn't, so I'll just count on this one being okay. And perhaps the first one was too? Oh, hey, I'm going over here, huh? Okay. Apparently I timed it pretty well. Convenient, that. Also convenient that you can just sort of slam your legs into the backs of the sails of the boat at any old speed, and you're just fine, huh? Very convenient indeed. Pwang. Oh, I see how it is. I see how you are. There you go. Aha! And now I can jump to that boat over there, which will allow me to just spring up through the middle of whatever this is. Although this probably is not the way to receive the... Ow, my head! To receive the secret chest, wherever it may be. Unless this is the secret chest, which is, I suppose, a possibility, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, that's the end right there, isn't it? That certainly is. Which means I've missed the secret chest. I'm pretty sure. They didn't have a... Oh, hey, check it out. This is the smooth stone that you cannot actually... Yeah, but there's... Yeah, you can't climb up the side of it. But there's no chest here, so I have missed it. That is the lesson I'm learning here. Am I correct in that it might be on one of these boats, just sort of hidden under the sail? Seems like a possibility, but so far not seeing much. Let's try and head back over to the first boat, I guess. There's not a whole lot of places they could have hidden it here. That I'm seeing, anyway. Perhaps there was something here? I didn't spend much time inspecting this particular place. But it also just seemed to sort of be a structure in the middle of the air with nothing much to say about it, so... And indeed it was. Okay. So, is it hidden on the first boat? No, it's not. Okay. So where'd they put it? And am I being reasonable in assuming that every shrine still has a hidden chest? Because so far they all have. Or had some kind of a chest, right? Even if it's not particularly hidden under certain circumstances. Well, I don't see one now. Give me a second to look around and see if I can figure this out. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's up in that corner there. I see it now. Which means I actually have to use this ship here to get there, don't I? And I seem to have timed it very fortuitously here. I'll go with that. It sure is convenient that my stamina just instantly refills as soon as I'm... Wait, this is not going to work out, is it? That is not going to work out. Okay. So we gotta go back to the boat. Back to the... Ow, boy! I missed. I've missed. Well, death. Oh, that's awfully forgiving of you. Wait, where am I? Oh, no, no, it's not. I'm at the beginning. Well, that's fine. Give me just a moment. I got this. I think I got this anyway. Can I make it to the ship before it leaves the radius at which I can get to the corner? I think so. We try. Nice. I feel like physics-wise, that probably wouldn't have worked out since I was right at the corner and I wouldn't get nearly as much spring out of it, but fortunately, this game don't care. 10 arrows. You know what? That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I do enjoy some arrows. I cannot pretend that I don't. I don't exactly need a lot of arrows, but time may come when that's no longer the case, you know? Maybe I'll just start burning through them and not actually opening people's boxes long enough, and eventually I'll have regrets for my lifestyle choices. And I'll need these arrows. That I keep saying I don't. Wow, that nearly shoots you straight up into the water in the ceiling. You know about that? Still have no idea what's going on up there. Certainly Zonai structures, but like... As far as... I mean, I haven't seen them anyway. Either they're way, way high up in the atmosphere, or they're somewhere else entirely. Or somewhere in the world I haven't been. I don't know. High five. I'm here. Yep. Thank you. And the skip button in here is X. Back when the Blood Moon was happening, I was trying to skip it with X, and it wasn't working because you have to skip with plus. I don't know why it's different for Blood Moon specifically, but whatever, it's fine. Great, I did it. Hi, I'm back, Tulin. How are you? It stopped glowing. Check it out, I did it. So... Where are we going? That's where we came from, right? So we want to go over that way, I assume. Follow me, I suppose. Oh, I should also switch off of my sneak attack weapon, huh? That's fine. Okay. There's a shrine down there as well. Where is that, exactly? Oh, up on the North Crest. Okay, so an area I haven't really been to yet. But presumably the shrine will be pretty self-evident once I get there, I'd imagine, yeah? Yeah, probably. Alright.
Leave it to me.
This way, please. Away we go. Doesn't quite make it all the way there, but it's still pretty dang good. How did the Zonai know that I would have a little guy who could do this particular thing? So I could clear this particular gauntlet, huh? Those Zonai, they sure know their stuff. I guess I probably just better use another gust to get over there, huh? Yeah, okay. One more, please. Wrong way, sorry. I was just spamming the button because I'm impatient. Sorry about that. And now for my impatience, we get to wait! It does take a little while, doesn't it? I guess that's understandable. Probably requires a lot of muscle flexion. I don't know. I can't fly! Much less create wind. I know nothing of this matter. Pow! And then we follow up. There we go. Wait, there was a bokoblin horn here. Was that the one that I stuck on the end of my arrow? You can recover those if you don't manage to hit your target? Huh. Either that or there was a bokoblin up here somehow and he murdered it. One or the other. I could see it being either. I probably should have talked to Tulin before I came up here, huh? Because he's not going to follow me this closely. Alright. Here we go. This way. Right over there. Perfect. Face first into a rock wall. Exactly what I wanted. Strangely enough. Oh, whoop, I see. It was a ship. It was a ship. I did not understand what I was doing, but now I suddenly do. I think we're reaching the edge of the storm, aren't we? Seems like it, based on the cloud cover. It's kind of hard to make out the storm at this close range, because it's probably taking up most of the sky at this point. How much do I want to deal with these guys in an honest fashion? He's just watching the stairs, though, isn't he? He's probably not going to actually give me a chance to sneak up on him. Oh, never mind. He's sort of rotating. He's doing a little bit of rotation. But that guy over there is going to see me, almost certainly. Yeah, hi. Okay, better weapon. Better weapon for this problem. There we go. Yep. Alert, alert, etc., etc. Oh, nice shot. Well done. Can't take the thrown contract bow. Oh, wow, he just shot it directly off the side. Well, I guess we don't get to loot that one. That's okay, honestly. We don't have to loot every single one of them. I'm going to just drop this soldier's bow. Pick that one up. Is that actually... That's weaker, though, isn't it? Technically speaking, that is weaker. Alright, never mind. Never mind, I have reconsidered. Perhaps at one point it was stronger, but they're just extremely old at this point? I don't know exactly how it works. Icicles, so theoretically you can make yourself some ice weapons with that stuff. A couple of blocks. Probably could just go this way, though, huh? Probably could. You know, I still haven't figured out, you know, you put a mushroom on a weapon and it makes it bouncy. I still don't know what that actually means. At some point, I intend to figure that out. It just hasn't happened yet. Power sources of some sort. What happens if you shoot one of those things, exactly? Anything? Apparently it's farther away than I thought. Are we going up here? Oh, we probably are going up here, huh? Oh, wait, that's actually too far. Is it too far if I build myself a little bit of a platform to approach it from? Hopefully not. Oh, sorry, Tulin. Didn't mean to run you over. Yeah, let's try that. No, other power now. Yeah, perfect. All as intended. Great. I'm here now. That's frozen over. Is that a good thing? Wow, Tulin just generated out of nowhere. That's a nice ability to have, huh? I didn't realize that not only can you fly, but you can also cheat. Pretty useful. Yeah, we're starting to see the boats. Oh, there's the storm. I guess it is pretty obvious once you can actually see it. That's a long way up there, isn't it? Okay, well, let's, head over this way. Key swing. Yeah, you can, in fact, recover your equipment from this sort of situation. Alright, well, I do want to murder this guy right over here, so I guess let's go murder this guy right over here. What if I... Yeah, shock fruit. What if I put a shock fruit on here, and then just sort of... what just hit me? Did I just get shot? I'm not sure, but either way, I might be in trouble. Okay. I just need to make it back up there, right? Here's what we do, okay, Tulin? Just bear with me for a second here. I just need to get in here, and then ascend, see? And then we should be right back up there. I hope. And I'll try not to fall off any more cliffs, okay? No promises, I'm not great at this sort of thing. Am I on the top of the giant icicle at this point? I am. Well, that's neat and all, but I actually wanted that chest. Probably that is the proper way to go up, though, huh? Yep. Go inside there and then ascend straight through all of it. Portable pots. Okay, cool. Well, if I need some more food, I'll let you know. Sturdy, thick stick. I actually want that more than I want this traveler's sword. Why did I pick up that traveler's sword in the first place? I'm not honestly sure. Oh, you know what? I think the traveler's sword was the one that had an icicle on the end of it, and then I bashed the icicle straight off of it into the faces of some bokoblins, as I recall. Well, that would explain it. I probably should have made another ice weapon, huh? Those things are great. But I didn't. Okay, we're going that way, I guess? That does seem to be the way to further up. Alright, hit me with another one, kid. Perfect. Here we are. Oh, hey, it's another one of those prison cell-looking things that had some chests in it last time I saw one. I'm not accidentally backtracking, am I? I don't think so. That's where I want to go. Oh, there's a giant hole in the side of it. Okay. I know that's not the goal, but it looks like it'll probably have loot inside it. And I do enjoy a good bit of loot, you know? Whoops. Alright. Well, may as well use a gust here. It's fortunate that Tulin can't just get too tired to do it at all anymore. It would seem reasonable if that was a thing that could happen. You know, he is... I mean, technically he's a growing child. He probably wouldn't appreciate being called a... Wait, is that a captain? I think that is a captain. He probably wouldn't appreciate me calling him a child as often as I do, but it's hard to make an argument otherwise, you know? He's small. Look how small he is. He's a tiny little guy. Well, that was a neat approach you had there, Captain, but, I mean, I didn't stand in front of you, and therefore it didn't really work out so hot, did it? Is that the thing I was trying to get to? With the hole in the side? It is, okay. Just look closer than I remembered it being. Or farther away than... okay. I judged how far away it was based on when I first saw it, right? And then it seemed further away than I expected. Considering that I'd already approached it a little bit. There we go. And now we go this way, I guess? What is... Whoa, hey, it's one of those things! Okay, I do want to fight that guy. As it turns out, I do want to fight that guy. Alright, let's see here. A couple of Aralfoses, or... Is that what they're called? No, they're Aracudas. I do want to get in there, though. But first, let's go visit this guy. See if I can remember how to fight him. I'm pretty sure I needed to Ultra Hand their weakness out of their body, right? I'm pretty sure that was a thing. He's got a chest glued to his back. Can I just take it? Probably not while I'm floating. What if I just land on your head? How would you feel about that? He doesn't like that. Okay, he doesn't like that. Okay, well. He's a Flux Construct 1, so how rough can it really be, you know? Woo! Sorry, Tulin. I'm working on it. That's the weak... Is that the weak point? That was the weak point. Okay, great. So now we... get this thing out. And hit it. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. He's gonna reform pretty soon, though, huh? So I should probably get moving. Okay, okay. Where's he at? There's he at. Okay, he's just a big stompy cube this time around. That's fine, I suppose. I want that one. Give me that one. Got it. Okay. What if I were to switch to a better bow, like that one, and then put a nice thing on the end of my arrow, like, oh, we'll go with that, and then just shoot him in the eye. Thanks. Would you want to help? There you go. He's helping. Look at him help. He's helping so much. Okay, now it's a big platform. I don't remember what the big platform does, but it probably wants to stomp on me. Oh, it's just shooting parts of itself. Okay, okay, fair enough. Can I have that one? Not that one. Not that one. I don't want that one. I've decided I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. And then we just sort of smack this one. Nice. Nice. Thanks for helping, Tulin. Appreciate you. And now he's a big humanoid again. And where's the weak point? I don't actually see it. Oh, it's on his back. Okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. He was even focusing on Tulin. Makes it nice and easy for me. Okay. And then whack, whack. This is apparently how it's done. I wouldn't know. It's just the only way I've ever done it, you know? Can I just shoot it instead of ripping it out this time? Wait, is it in the center? It's in the center! Oh, you sneaky little guy. Okay, we'll rip this out. And rip that out. Now, as soon as it rotates where I can see it, I can shoot it. There we go. Great, got him. But it was accelerating in its efforts to come and murder me. So I'm glad that worked out. Great. Nice going, Tulin. We did it. Time bomb. Rockets. Let's see what's in the chest. It is... Old map! A very old map that shows a marked spot. What could be there? Marked spot. How do I... Ah. It's in the depths. The location shown on the old map has been marked on your map. Great. That's inconvenient, but someday I'll get there, I'd imagine. And then we got another pounder core thing, right? What are these called? What do you call them? Flux Construct 1 core. Right, we add it to something and it becomes a pounder. That's how it works, right? What if I put it on the sturdy thick stick? That seems like a good idea. Great. Flux Core 1 Smasher. Doesn't do that much damage, but you know, It should last a good long time. And 17 is not bad, it's just I'm used to weapons that do a bit more than that now because, you know, we've advanced. Alright, let's just head over here. And I'm just gonna ascend through this column, so you just sit tight, Tulin. There we go. Okay. Now then. Boat right here. That's convenient. Do I have to presumably blow that up before I try and smash my face through it? Yeah? Probably a good idea. What do you say to that, huh? That looks good. I was gonna say convenient that none of the rocks fell from above when you blow that up, but it seems like they actually did, didn't they? Nice job, physics. Way to make sense. Okay, I want to go to that thing next. I don't know if I need to smash my way in through the front door or what, but... yes, I do. Okay, so let's just use my badly damaged axe and... There we go. I'm in. I'm in. What we got? 10 arrows. They like putting 10 arrows in a box, as it turns out. Makes them feel good about themselves. I don't know. You think those, Arrocudas are gonna come get us in here? Probably not, huh? 3 arrows. 3/10 of what was inside the main chest. What do you know about that? We should probably just gust out of here, huh?
Strong wind.
Strong wind! Can you just do it right here? That was an interesting noise you made there, Tulin. Wow! It's almost like he took himself by surprise. Alright, so we're going this way then. Great. I'm completely ignoring those Arrocudas, who didn't do a very good job of attacking us anyway. Top of the stairs, jump through the ice, I assume? Seems like it. Let's do it, and hopefully I don't die. Hooray, I didn't die. Although it is weird that there are these holes. What is that? Where's that music? Alarming music. Sorry, I got alarmed. Oh, we're actually on the... We're on the path of ships through the air, aren't we? That's why we're getting music, because we're approaching the plot. Wow, I actually managed to get an eyeball out of that particular engagement somehow. I'm not sure how that works out, but I appreciate it. Did Tulin grab it? Did you grab it, Tulin? Nice job, if so. Okay. Looks like I gotta stop here. Whoa, okay! Wow, I nearly missed that. I'm surprised my fingers did not break off. Hello. Well, there went my axe, but that's okay. Is this an actual... This is an actual cookpot. I suppose if you're using... Yeah, look at that. A bunch of chillfin trout, even. If you're using food to survive up here, if you couldn't scrounge up the 500 rupees or whatever you needed, then I suppose you'd need that, wouldn't you? Can I not swim downward? Do I not have a... I don't have a way to swim downward, do I? So I can't have that particular chillfin. Unless... Can I Ultra Hand a fish? I cannot. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad, but that's okay. It's alright. Am I gonna need to worry about being struck by lightning as we get closer to this thing? It seems pretty likely, doesn't it? Alright, Tulin, well, let's just keep going for now. Ascend here. There we are. Probably have to deal with an Arrocuda or two once we get up there. How about it? Oh, they're actually fighting the construct robots. I guess that does make sense, given that they are servants of Ganon and the robots are very much not, despite being respawned by the Blood Moon. Because Ganondorf just will resurrect anybody who gives me a hard time, regardless of circumstances. He's got kind of an open-door policy in that particular sense. Yeah, cool, thanks. Everyone's sounding alarms, but nobody's actually hitting me with anything, which is nice. There we go. Great. Everybody's dead. It's a little bit surprising that Tulin doesn't have more interest in looting his kills. I just feel like we would have that in common, you know? Wanting to take all the shiny stuff that these things are dropping. Whoa! Is that mildly racist to suggest? I don't know. Hi. Wait, why do I have a stick? I'm not sure why I have a stick, but I have a stick, huh? Well, drop it. It was serving me okay. But then again, it only does 7 damage, so let's take the sturdy one. And a couple more constructs over there, nothing too serious, I would say. What's going on that pillar to the left, I wonder? Ah, there's icicles. I see. Well, I want to see if I can make it over there. In fact, I can. And so then we can fuse this onto my stick. Doesn't do that much damage, but freezing is definitely worth it. I feel like they could have easily hidden a bunch of stuff from me on these platforms underneath. I'm kind of hoping there's nothing particularly valuable down here. Because I did not think about that at all until just now. Okay, so now we just gotta deal with these guys. I think that's a Captain 2, isn't it? I think so. Let's see here. I'm not gonna be able to sneak up on them, so we'll just have to make the best of it. Am I still using a really good bow? I sure am! Maybe I should have thought about not doing that. Well, that's okay. It's just a lizard bow. I'm sure I can get more of those. Lizzle bow, technically speaking. Hi. Okay, well, there we go. Wow, that was good timing. Okay, I gotta deal with this guy before he becomes a real problem, though. Is that a time bomb he's got on his arm? I think it is. So let's just sort of try and interrupt his process here. Nope, nope, no, no, no. None of that. Not allowed. Great, got it. Time bomb club. I have concerns about what a time bomb club would do. I feel like it would blow up the person who used it up, wouldn't it? Hang on. Now I need to test this theory. Drop that. Pick this up. And I'm not going to swing it. I'm just going to throw it. Yeah, that's about what I thought. That seems like the kind of thing you wouldn't really want to have on, you know, your own weapon. But what do I know about it? Zonite Spear. Oh, that actually could be useful. Throw a time bomb on there and then use it as a thrown weapon. I could see that being pretty neat. I kind of want to do it. Why do I have all these stinking weapons? I don't even use that many of them. And now I don't even have an axe anymore. Don't drop that. You were just using it. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. Here we go. Zonite Spear. Switch to the Zonite Spear. And then we'll add a time bomb onto the Zonite Spear and then see if we regret it later. It'll be great. Got it. Time bomb spear. Wonderful. Now. Convenient balloons lying around. I assume that means we're going up, huh? Okay. And a flame emitter even. Sure. I can make use of this. Do we want to use the wooden raft or... No, probably want to use the metal grating, right? It doesn't go up as fast, but it'll not get... lattice is what they're called, apparently. Neat. It will not get burned by the process of attempting to go up. And that's very important, you know? Okay, take the flame emitter, just put it right there in the center. Balance the balloon lightly on top of it. Just like that. There we go. Now we just sort of switch to a weaker bow, and then... There we go. Works like a charm. Okay, probably good enough. Great, and so now I can ascend here, I assume. Probably. Yep, sure enough. Good. We're going up. We're going up a long way, really. Okay. I also do appreciate how Link shakes his head as if he were getting water out of his ears or whatever after he swims through rock. It's just a nice touch. I guess it would be disorienting going from that sort of sub-realm nexus that you go through back into the normal world again. Very disorienting indeed. Couple of mushrooms, but not much else to see there. Why don't we just skip it? Aim right for the boat. I guess we're aiming for that one next, but it's kind of out of range. I could probably catch up, right? Can I actually... I didn't know I could do that midair, or rather that I could ask you to do that midair and that you could do it midair. That's amazing. Nice job, Doolin. That's pretty neat. Alright, so now we're gonna break that with my ankles, I guess? Break that along with my ankles. Perfect. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big old boat there. Another shrine. This is my first time flying this high. The air's pretty cold up here, huh? I'll be fine, but what about you, Link? Make sure you don't freeze, okay? Oh, I'm fine, don't worry about me. I got hair things. I'm set. It is quite cold, though. Look at that. It's nearly to the bottom of the meter. I hope I don't wind up needing 3 pieces of equipment, because I didn't bring any. But, you know, I got food. I think I brought food. Pretty sure I brought food. In any case, shrine. A secondary shrine. Kahatanaum Shrine. It's such a long gauntlet that they actually put 2 fast travel points along the length of it. I can't say as I don't appreciate it. Anyway, hang out here, kid. You said you'd be fine, right? I'm sure he's fine. Oh, is it just a... Rauru's blessing, because I made it this far. Neat. What you got for me, Rauru? Punch. I'm even using his hand for it, see? Large Zonite charge. Cool, thanks. I got it. Alright. High five. I made it. Can you hear me clacking the skip button in advance, waiting for that prompt to show up? Because that's what's happening. I'm very impatient. Okay. And we're back. Rising Island Chain. I presume I'm just running over here and bouncing off of that boat right there, right? They didn't put a hidden chest on top of that, did they? Doesn't look like it, although I could absolutely see them doing that. On top of that archway, I mean, you know? Pwang! If you were going to build a bunch of skyfaring boats, why would you think to build them so that you could jump off of their sails in this fashion, I wonder? Because this is a video game? And that's the challenge? Yeah, probably. But, you know, like, in-universe, is there a reason? I don't know. Good thing I figured out that Tulin could do that mid-air, huh? I would not have made it over here. Nice going, Tulin. The storm is right there. Dang. That's a big old storm. It's probably very unsafe to be where we are. But, you know, never stopped me before, did it? It doesn't seem to stop this kid much either, so... Great. Upward we go! What could go wrong? I'm presuming I want to go there? Can I even catch up at this point? I don't think I can. Maybe we wait for the next one? Maybe we wait for the next one. That seems like a great idea. Since they seem to be rotating in a circle, should just be a matter of time, right? Also, it'll be a lot easier to aim for one that's moving towards me than one that's moving away. How does one safely enter the sphere of influence of this storm, though? Am I just supposed to charge head first into it? Possible, I suppose. Are these even moving? They are moving, but not fast. There we go. Technically, I am moving my way up around the outside. They seem to be moving around it in a spiral, so perhaps this is good? Perhaps I'm doing the right thing? I can't tell if I'm gaining elevation by going to these outside boats like this, you know? But I think I am. I think this is progress. Imagine how much of a pain this would be if you had to use food to survive the cold. It would be an immense pain. I can't quite get up there, huh? I think the next layer of boats rotates the other direction, though. Am I... I'm not sure I'm actually gaining any elevation here, am I? Probably shouldn't take your eye off the boat for too long. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nearly missed it. There we go. Is this useful? Should I be doing something else? Is that where I came from? At one point, I suppose.
Leave it to me.
I'm thinking that I'm not actually gaining any elevation, and in fact, I'm wasting my time. So maybe we just need to jump directly into the storm and see what happens, but I feel like I might die. You know, it's a giant blizzard thunderstorm, thundersnow situation. Seems bad. Seems dangerous. Can you get me in there? Can I just go in there? Is that safe? Is this smart? It doesn't feel smart. Yeah, that doesn't work, huh? Okay, what do I do about that? I guess I use this boat here. How far of a setback is this, exactly? Unclear, but I think I'm below the, boat layer. Unless that is the boat layer just now. Well, they are moving. I am unclear on what my objective is here. Ah, boat station. So I think what was happening there is I wasn't making any headway because the boats are moving the same way I am, so I just need to travel with the boats. In fact, I probably just don't even need to bounce off of them. I can just ride the boat until it gets closer to the... Whoa! Well, that's unfortunate. Think I can get back up there, Tulin? Glad you can hold steady with this thing. There we go. I'm fine. I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. What do you mean? There you go. Great. Boat station. Boat station! I guess I just want to go there, right? Yep. Yep. This is progress. This is the way. And this should be able to get me to the next layer of boats. Great. I'm actually making headway. I'm actually using my dang brain. Hooray. There we go. Boing. And just drop lightly to this one if possible. It was not possible, and that's okay. These ones are moving much faster, actually. These ones are moving considerably faster, and that's kind of an issue for me. So I guess the idea is you learn the basic concept, now do it properly. Do it better this time. Sure. Gotcha. Can I just ride on top? I can just ride on top. Okay. Where's the boat station, do you think? Surely they have a boat station. Do I just have to sort of wait until we get there? Eh, probably. Meanwhile, Tulin is desperately flapping through the storm. Are you okay back there? You could just land. It's not that complicated, I don't think. Unless it is. Maybe there's something I don't understand here. Oh, that said, maybe I can just keep jumping up. Oh, I can. I see. I see. There's one boat station, but I don't get another one. Got it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's entirely the opposite of what I wanted to do. I just sort of bumped the dive button. Okay, that's fine. We can get back. We can get back. I think there are probably multiple boat stations like this one around the perimeter, so that if you fall off at any given point, you can just sort of recover here, yeah? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think the lesson here is... don't be quite so reliant on immediately paragliding, because the wind does take you when you do that. Quite understandably. Hey, look at me, saying that and then immediately taking out my paraglider. Okay, so we want to go... maybe if we go for this one? Maybe if I aim for this boat. This does seem to be working out a bit better. The boats are just too fast for me to be able to catch up with them properly. So we just sort of skip a boat and go to the next one. Well, this one's right here, so we can just go here. And And we have a boat station! To the boat station, Tulin. I'm feeling worse and worse for this kid as he's having to fly along beside me through this storm. I mean, yeah, he's supposed to be the best flyer of the Rito, but still, it's gotta be exhausting, right? Meanwhile, I get all my stamina back the instant I hit the ground whenever I'm paragliding. It doesn't seem quite fair, does it? Well, this seems like an important layer, doesn't it? Hup! We're above the storm. That is neat. Are we going to go? We're going to go down from the top, aren't we? Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I can't quite get another gust yet, huh? Well, that's okay. Look at that. It's got an eye of the storm, and you can just sort of lower yourself gently into it. Guess we're going to that boat, huh? Maybe I should change shirts in the middle of the air so as to better do that thing. There we go. All right. In we go. Oh, this is quite neat. Oh, I like this quite a lot. Oh, it's got cannons! Oh, it's got cannons! Wind Temple, the legendary Stormwind Ark. We're here! It's the Wind Temple. I like how it just calls it the Wind Temple. It's also pulled by 2 seahorses, I think? Which is also pretty neat. Okay, probably glide, though. Is it going to drop me a prescribed location, or...? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fair. I was wondering. Wow, so this is what was waiting for us in that huge cloud. This is the Stormwind Ark from the kids' song. You really are just about as big as me, aren't you, Tulin? And yet I keep calling you kid and all. It's fine. I don't have a complex about my height at all. Huh? Zelda! Whoa, hi! She's just leading me places extremely patiently. But then she's a time traveler now, so she can do that sort of thing. Huh? Awk! I feel like that must be embarrassing to say awk as a Rito. But what do I know about it? They like their bird puns. What the? This proves it, Link. The blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from there. Oh yeah, didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Yeah, she was right in... What? Yeah. Attention span much? Weird, I could swear they were just here. She gone. She has opinions about what I do. And that's fine. We're on Temple Floor 1. But also I probably better stop here, huh? Probably. We're to the Wind Temple. I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, maybe I should examine... No, I will resist. I will resist. We will talk to Tulin and high-five the machine. Next time, we'll do this Wind Temple. Yeah? Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Next time, Wind Temple. See you then. I'm not allowed to save here. That's interesting.